Hey y'all, it's your girl. I'm back with a quick word for you. I just wanted to get on here real quick and just not necessarily warn you, but bring it to your attention. Spiritual attacks are very, very real, and warfare is very real. The night before last, I was up all night because I didn't feel good. I was dealing with some feverish symptoms. I had body aches. I was having some sharp pains in the area where I had surgery, and I felt really bad to the point where it felt like I felt when I had COVID. And I just had COVID a couple months ago, so I'm like, I know I don't have COVID. I haven't been anywhere to be exposed, even though I know it's like a common cold. But I knew it was something in me that I knew it wasn't COVID, but it felt very much like COVID. And so the next morning, I was deciding if I was going to call off of work or if I was going to just sleep a little bit and go in late. And my husband laid hands on me and he prayed for me. And not long after he prayed for me and left for work, I started to feel better. And that made me realize that it was not a physical attack. It was very much a spiritual attack. The enemy is trying to distract, to destroy, to kill us, and to keep us from our purpose. I've said before that God is moving suddenly, God is moving swiftly, and just as quick as God is moving, the enemy is on his heels trying to snatch up the blessing before we are able to see it in our hands. But the devil is a liar and a loser, and even though the weapons may form, they will not prosper. I want you to be encouraged, and I want you to understand that just because you see things happening in the physical realm, I need you to look at them with a spiritual eye, because the enemy is pissed and God is not playing. And the enemy is doing everything he can because he knows his time is up. He knows that your breakthrough is here. He knows that the manifestation of God's promises are here. He knows that we have literally moved from the back to the front, and that everything that God has spoken over our lives is here. And he's trying to steal it. He's trying to destroy it. But the devil has no power. And so I want you to be equipped. I want you to understand that when you see things happening in the physical realm, I want you to look at them with your spiritual eyes, because we do not wrestle against flesh and blood. Our weapons are not physical, they are spiritual. So get into your prayer closet, begin to decree and declare, begin to cast out the devil, begin to anoint your space, anoint your body, anoint your family, begin to speak life, stay in your word so you know what tools to use. Because God is also giving us instructions, and God is giving us strategy. Because God literally the day before that, God directed me to a message about the winds and the breath of heaven and the four winds. And I saw 3 specific messages about the same thing, and I realized that God was giving me strategy on how to pray and how to release what it is that I've been waiting for in prayer. And just as quick as God gave me strategy, the enemy came that night. This is real-time revelation. The enemy came that night to try and destroy it. The enemy knows that I have so much on my plate that God is doing for me, and God is using me and elevating me. And I have some amazing things coming up, and the enemy is trying to debilitate us. The enemy is trying to debilitate me. But the devil has no power. And so as quickly as God gave strategy, the enemy is coming to try and snatch it away. So I want you to stay encouraged, because the devil cannot do anything he can't steal anything. He can't curse what God has blessed. You just need to know how to fight, and you need to know how to war. And you need to be paying attention to what's going on in the physical realm, because that will tell you a lot about what's going on in the spiritual realm. So I encourage you today to look at things with your spiritual eyes, because the devil's pissed, but God is moving quickly, immediately, suddenly. Things are shifting. Breakthrough is here. Manifestation is here. And the devil ain't got no power. He's a liar and a loser. And we cancel every attack and every assignment and every plot right now in Jesus' name. We cancel every spirit of divination. We cancel every witch, every warlock, every spirit of voodoo, every dark spirit, every demonic spirit. We kill it and we cancel it right now in Jesus' name. And we touch and agree right now that God's favor and protection is over our lives, and that we will be equipped for whatever battle we may come against, and we are prepared for our breakthrough in Jesus' name. I love y'all. Have a good day.